I'm not gonna go sleep over, bro.
I was kind of curious. Did you feel like Dak sounded or felt contentious yesterday?
I'm not sure it was as contentious as I think it's been portrayed. I think if you looked at the whole interview, when he said the thing about I don't really pay attention to what Jerry says to the media, he had a big smile on his face. And if you put the smile on that, it wasn't all about him. It was about what Jerry tells the media, right?
Yeah, this the Jerry in general.
Yeah, but again, as we know, and every slice of comedy, there's some truth to it, right?
Sure.
And so maybe there was a little, I don't know that he was totally contentious, but I think he was being realistic. And hey, let's remember one thing on that contract. That was 4 years, right? They were the ones that got the clause in there about no trade and no franchise tag.
Yeah.
So that had a little bit to do with the situation they're in right now, right?
Yeah.
Not that they were going to trade him, right? But they could have kept his rights with another franchise tag, but they got that clause in the contract. So to me, this whole thing is a little more complicated than what people understand, because these other quarterbacks, and I probably have told you guys this, and I'm sorry if I repeat myself, these other young quarterbacks that signed for all this money, it was their second contract, right?
Yeah.
So you're able to stuff some money into that fifth year of the original contract, which is not that big. But with Dak, they've already restructured his deal so many times.
Yep.
There's $40 million sitting there that's got to be accounted for somehow, some way.
Yep.
And unfortunately, there's a salary cap. And when I looked at CeeDee Lamb, he's counting like 8.9 million.
Yeah, 8.75, I think.
Okay, all right. Next year, if they don't restructure the base salary, his base salary is $33 million.
Yeah.
So when you figure what he's going to cost next year, and they'll probably already got it in the contract to restructure the base salary.
I'm sure.
But there's only so much you can keep pushing down the road before it catches up to you. And the other thing I looked up and it came up. What's the projected salary cap for next year? And the projection was only a $5 million raise. Right?
Yeah, that's not good.
255 to 260.
Yeah.
So if you have Dak with already 40 million, if he's here or not, Zach Martin 17 million, if he's here or not, they got pushed back. And then you got Michael's fifth year option, CD, and then whatever you pay Dak. That's why they're kind of, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I saw it suggested, and I don't know if the NFL will ever do it, is have a separate salary cap for the quarterback.
Yeah, we've talked about that a couple of times. I am oddly intrigued by that philosophy.
I am too, because that guy's going to take, right now, that's like 20-some% of the salary cap with his $55 million hit. So if you just say, okay, hey, we've got this show, and I'm going to pay the star this amount of money, and then I got all this rest to pay the other 50 people. I mean, you're in show business. That's kind of the way it's done. So I think they should think about it. I think it would alleviate a lot of problems that teams have with salary caps now that these quarterbacks are making the amount of money they're making.
Well, we appreciate it very much. Do some fun stuff this weekend, because next week, it's go time.
Do you think watching college football will be fun?
Actually, I do. Well, awesome. Let me get back.
That'll be my fun.
Let me get back to you Saturday night after the A&M Notre Dame game. I'll let you know if I actually think it was fun or not.
Or if you're grinding away, right?
That's right. Exactly.
Take care, man.
Okay, guys, take care.
He's right. I definitely hope to be doing that this weekend as well.
Easy.
We're the KNC Masterpiece right here on 105.3 The Fan. Coming up next, Chicago White Sox, F1 safety cars, and this Bears rookie.
And get ready for this weekend, Jess.
Do any of these folks, college football, do any of these folks deserve Forgiveness Friday? Do you? We'll do it next right here on The Fan.
Commercial-free KNC? Delicious! Spend your lunchtime commercial-free. Afternoons beginning at 12:20 on 105.3 The Fan and the Odyssey app. Presented by America.
Eric Giafalo sitting here with Jeff Jr. at Trajan Wealth. Now, Jeff, you've helped a lot of people determine how much to put into their 401k and what investments to put it into, but you mentioned a big mistake that most people make. What is that?
One of the biggest mistakes people make is leaving their 401k behind when they leave their job. And another big mistake is rolling it into your new 401k.
Really? Why is that?
By leaving it behind, you completely lose control. You never want to leave your money with an old employer. And if you roll it into a new 401k, you'll often have limited investment options and may incur costs to do so. Trajan Wealth can help complete the paperwork free of charge and do a tax-free rollover. We can then help invest it according to your exact retirement goals and not just what the employer is offering.
If you've got an old 401k or one that you rolled to a new employer, call Trajan Wealth today at 469-579-3500. Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor, paid advertisement.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch. With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits, and if you pay off device early, see details at T-Mobile.com.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on, so make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like our Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
Cowboys Nation is big because everything's bigger in Texas. And Reliant has the energy to power it all. From home field advantage to home sweet home, Reliant has Dallas Cowboys fans all across the Lone Star State covered for every electric moment this season and beyond. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of your Dallas Cowboys.
Reliant, PUCT number 10007.
Randy White and my team at the all-new Dodge City of McKinney make this a summer event. Get a 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 2 and 3 row with $10,000 total savings off MSRP. Over 50 units available. Shop and get yours now. At Dodge City McKinney, we buy and give you the most cash for your car. No dealer markups, lifetime powertrain warranty protection at no charge. Our online price is what you pay. No games, no gimmicks, with the largest and newest state-of-the-art sales and service facility open now. Stop by and check it out today. Family owned and operated since 2005. Check us out at DodgeCityMcKinney.com. Dodge City McKinney, where our people make the difference. Back to the house. It's 12 o'clock. That's a 2.
Donate your car today at Choice for Kids.
SmartShifts.org. That's
Only about
cars when you
12:30, I guess.
Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. You'll get a maximum tax deduction and a vacation voucher.
Remember, that's cars with a K.
This Fan Friday is brought to you by Blue Hell Roofing. We know where. Marigold Golf Club Dallas. We know when. September 20th to 22nd. But who will be Live Golf champions is anyone's guess. Dallas native Bryson DeChambeau's Crusher GC holds the crown. Team star-studded flash and the world survive an advanced match play format featuring sensational street food, a wild fan village, and music from award-winning music star Bailey Zimmerman and superstar DJ Martin Garrix. This is the biggest party in golf. Get your tickets now at livegolf.com. That's livegolf.com.
Partly to mostly sunny this afternoon with a high 92.
Weather brought to you by Express Employment Professionals. Hire for logistics roles with Express Employment Professionals.
My God.
They'll take care of recruiting, interviewing, and more. They supply you with the workforce you need. Visit expresspros.com for a location. This segment of The Fan is brought to you by Tolbert Garage Door.
Hey, Carlos, it's
It's weird.
Tolbert Garage Door.
Light just changed in 3 seconds.
Call us today. We have free estimate at 469-909-0956 or visit TolbertGarageDoor.com.
This segment of The Fan's Masterpiece is brought to you by Window Nation and the personal injury owners Frankel and Frankel. If you've been injured in a car or truck wreck, call Frankel first to 497-333-3333. With Frankel and Frankel, there's never an out-of-pocket cost. They only get paid when you win. Frankel and Frankel, the go-to car and truck wreck attorneys in Dallas.
1-0 delivery. The ground ball hits slowly to second base. Tries by Simeon. He gloves, he throws, he got it. And the ball game's over. The Rangers win it 2-1. They sweep this series 3-0. They sweep the season series 7-0 over the White Sox.
KNC Masterpiece back here on 105 through the Fan, and it's time for some Forgiveness Friday. 877-881-1053, and we're going to start with the Chicago White Sox. This is maybe the most unbelievable stat I've heard in a long time. Chicago White Sox right now are on pace to win 37 games. That would be fewer games than the Tampa Bay Rays and Los Angeles Dodgers won in 2020. You will remember.
What I want.
Fewer games.
Makes a little bit of sense, Corey, because watching these day games in Chicago felt like there was COVID in Chicago.
Oh, it's a police car coming from behind.
There was like, it felt like 200 people randomly.
Yeah, somebody's
these games.
got
Now,
an
the night
accident.
games produced at least 2,000 people. But it was just like, this sounds like
They ain't
COVID.
pulling over.
You could hear the
Out the
band.
way.
It was confusing the players because it just sounded louder than it should be in an MLB stadium because there's
Big
nothing
truck.
drowning out the noise. You can hear guys
Don't come from that direction.
on the mic. So yeah.
Pitch, you can see it
That's
go
not
from
good.
like 8 to 12
Yeah.
people behind
And
them.
that's like when they had a lot of people there because at least was
It's
at
not good
night.
at all.
That's true.
I was trying to take a naked dip in the pool yesterday, and then I turned the game on the Odyssey app. Can your neighbors see over your fence?
It's all fence.
Plano.
If they could.
No, what do you have? Like a 10-foot fence is like 8-foot fence is tall. Is it taller than 8-foot fence? So the people next to you don't have mansions?
No, there's no second floor.
You're just the mansion house?
First floor house. Yeah. No, I'm not a mansion house, but that was a throwaway part of the conversation.
2 stories.
But I hear
You have 2 stories?
No, I don't have 2 stories.
It's got 3.
Why don't you come on over one day, Mike, and you can
This house did have 2 stories.
What's your address?
I'll give it to you. I'll text it to you.
Are you sure you want to do that?
You could hear, like Eric was basically saying, look, there's nobody in this stadium right now. The third area, the top area, closed off completely. Everybody's basically tucked away underneath the shades, trying to stay out of the sun over here. And then every time Vivaldi threw the ball, you could hear everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, like
You can hear him grunt?
yeah, you can hear every grunt that he had. So it's
their poor play, their fan base, and now they got to move to Vegas. Like that's just what's going to happen. Them and Oakland in Vegas together.
There have been, it's a very
I know
low
T-Mobile's
percentage, but
calling
there
me.
have been talks that the Chicago White Sox will move out of Chicago. Now,
Will your family follow?
My mom will be sad about that. The rest of the family.
it's a very low percentage, but obviously the south side of Chicago has turned very bad. It's not a safe area to be. And obviously the north side is the Cubs, and the Cubs dominate that market anyways. And so you have a fan base that is passionate. It is passionate. I'm saying that you lack fans, and there's a possibility of them losing Nashville.
Now, somebody we need to ask for forgiveness for either A, what we said about Barnes and Noble, or B, not shouting out the public library.
You can't buy books in the public library.
Actually, I think you can.
You can only steal them, and then there's charges against you when you finally return that book.
Do you think the library got better when they stopped doing traditional library things? Because they're like, hey, I know you don't want to read that book. Now we have DVDs, we do magic shows. Is that when the library really got better?
Yeah, when they decided to
Magic shows, workshops, and stuff like that. Yeah, they do it like that.
well, they definitely have lots of things.
They have t-shirts that say Garland, that's my what's that?
Walking out. 80 walking out. Oh, and that's my hood. Saying, oh, I need fuel. Crap. So, yeah, I did go by the house and so that's my one way. It's like, keep sending me this crap. Ain't nothing coming, dude. Nothing. Hello?
Hi, is this Byron?
This is Byron, yes.
Hi, this is Dusty with David Weekly out in Kiris and Crowley.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great. I understand that you were looking for something that was under 400. Are you still looking for that, or?
I was looking for a client that I was dealing with, but I haven't heard from him in a little bit, and I think Crawley was a little too far for them. They live in Farmers Branch right now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she definitely had the pre-approval and everything, and it was under that amount. She said Crawley was a little too far than where she wanted to go, but she did like it was new housing, but I think she just so accustomed to being in the Dallas County area.
Oh, okay. Do you have anybody that might be looking in this area?
She was, but I might have a couple more I'm going to talk to about the area, because I had actually been out there and I like it. And, you know, yeah, it's a little dry, but either way it goes, people have to drive 45 miles to work either way this day and time. So I don't think they're understanding that aspect of it, wherever yet you're going to drive. So it's just talking to them enough to see what's really important to them other than driving. I mean, so,
okay.
Yes.
We've got, so I've got some homes that we're willing to go under base price.
Okay.
And they're fully loaded with pots and pan drawers, under counter lighting, all of that stuff, pendant lights, chandeliers, all of that. They're the 2-story cottages. They've got a side yard, but I've got 3 that either face a park or back up to a green belt. And we're willing to go all the way down to 330 and 350 all in.
Okay, if you can shoot that to me, and I'll re-engage her and see what her thought process is, and that sounds like a winner.
Yeah, because she would basically be have about 65 to 70,000 in positive equity in the home.
Understood. And
Okay,
I mean, if you shoot that information to me, of the house at least, and I'll re-engage her.
okay, cool. I appreciate you, Byron.
Thank you. You have my email address?
I do. I know everything about you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
And thank you for serving.
Well, appreciate it, man.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. The speed limit is 45, which I'm going 45. You need to go 75 on it. You gotta go around me. You get out your way so you can get that ticket. I'm not gonna get a ticket for you. They go ahead speed on there, Speed Racer. Speed limit is 45, so I thought you're way over 45. You're gonna get 70,000 immediate equity on the car. That's crazy. They coming down at 330. You get immediate equity of 70,000 in that house. Wow. Now, I want to buy the damn house by damn self. Only for 330. Brand spanking new cottage 2-story. She needs to make a decision. Like, wow. I ain't telling her, man. I'm like, hey, let me call her real quick. I'm gonna talk to her in a minute. I'm not making enough communication. Call history. I'm gonna talk to her in a minute, so I probably gotta call her on my phone. Yeah, pushed her up. Yep, I figured that. Wow. So they called me up.
Leave your message for Alyssa Brooks. Sorry, mailbox is full. To send an SMS notification, press 5. To send an SMS note, your SMS note.
Wow. I didn't want 70 grand. I'll take 70 grand. That's crazy. So, wow. Jesus. That's insane. That's insane. If I didn't like where I was living at, so I'll be trying to get that house. Where I live at. Someone's lost their phone or something. builders coming down. It was a $400,000 house. Right, 398, 400,000, somewhere in that ballpark. They met at the pre-approval. And it's probably about 20 minutes away, maybe 30. But the builder, you heard the builder just called me, or the sales manager / who represents the builder, called me and said they're willing to come in 70,000 below asking price. So it's 400,000, 70,000 below asking price, which means they're going to have immediate 70,000% equity, 70,000 equity on the house, 70K equity on the house immediately. Not 2 years from now, but they can take around and take that money right back out the house if they wanted to. 70 grand. Wow. That can be good and that can be bad. That can be good and that can be bad. It's the reason why they want to go that low, whatever the case may be. I like where I'm at right now. Yeah, we got to come down second. So we get that for 550, 515, we got to deal. But I don't want to pay the 6% interest rate. Some fuel. I can get the fuel at Kroger, actually. Kroger's. I can use my little card. Yeah, that's Tom Thumb. I can do Tom. I do Kroger. I can do Tom. Actually, yeah, I do Kroger. It's not 12:30 yet. So see, yeah, so they've been online looking, looked at my card. I just have phone messages for them. Right. And the whole credit thing. It's crazy. Insane. They pulling their hair out. He hated to do that. Wow. That's a profit they're gonna make. Yeah, that's the money to yourself. I like all that. I got more than already. Wow. That's tanking. Yep. They're trying to unload everything. They can't. They're sitting right there. There you go, Lord. I'll get paper. I gotta figure. That's crazy. That's not doing much today. I don't know what that means. I mean, decent. I get them all the time. I thought I wanted to do that for a living until I realized, man, I ain't getting nowhere close. I'm not even close to doing that. I was just talking about I think girly grandkid. Give me some gas.